He is not in jail. I don't hear a pending trial, which is odd to me because even though she didn't press charges, the state did, and there still doesn't seem to be anything, as far as I can tell, surrounding the imprisonment or trial or any kind of justice, if you will, for the Meg situation. Now, Chris and Rihanna, it has been, probably well over 10 years, probably well over 12 years at this point since that incident occurred with them. Chris is now the father of 2 children, and he is also the author of the same song that he, let me stop messing with. And shout out to the homie Fly Out Chase. I have not forgotten you and your tweet that Chris Brown is the Ben Simmons of the music industry because he seems to be giving us the same thing. Y'all need to leave Chris alone. But, the incidents that occurred between him and Rihanna are one that perhaps he'll never really be able to rid himself of the stigma surrounding that night. And while it is many years have passed and both, Rihanna has asked us, girl, get over it because it happened to me, not to you. And while I appreciate your anger for me, leave me alone. Just leave me alone. So in that situation, then, so we forget, we try to hang up the coat that of cloaked with shame surrounding the situation that took place between him and Rihanna. Okay, cool. But is it a wise decision to then go with a man who's being accused of shooting a woman? Is it the best decision to go and do a song with him, Chris? I think not. Now, while I know that fame is a hell of a drug and Tory is eager to get back within the bosoms and the clutches of fame, it seems to me that linking up with someone who has also been accused of deplorable acts against women is probably not the greatest of ideas where ideas are concerned. I am really I'm starting to get really sick of, I keep saying it week after week, like, black men, what's the tea? What are we doing? Why are we giving what it's giving right now when we shouldn't be giving what it's giving? I'm expecting the brothers to be out here, like, I don't know. Just, we're never going to protect black women. We're never, we're never going to be more conscious about our place and our status out here. We're just, okay. Why y'all didn't tell me that Casanova got denied bail? So we're just, that's that on that. Okay. Well, I guess there's really not much more to get into this week. So let's go ahead. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll set the table. And we are back. So while I have been enjoying the new digs, the new gig, I haven't been enjoying the new dick. But don't laugh at me. But I have been enjoying the new one, me. Now, if you're not attached, meaning you are not in a committed relationship, these times could be really, really hard for you. I think we take for granted how much we need people, or even the slightest bit of touch can really change the trajectory. It's proven, it's scientifically proven. Touch activates chemicals in your brain. So, in this time of the Panasonic and being single, if you haven't been touched, think about it. When was the last time you even got a hug? Something as simple as a hug. Listen, it's hard in these times to be single and to enjoy it because outside is closed. So what you enjoying? But I will say this. If you have the opportunity to enjoy the solitary nature of yourself and being able to curate your own vibe, meaning not having to come in and check the temperature of everyone around you, but you can set the temperature. You can actually set the temperature. You can control what the vibe is. That's a huge deal. It's a big deal to most people. We oftentimes take for granted how great it is to be still and connect with yourself in such a way that you can acknowledge your inner voice, that you can give prudence to what you're feeling and who you are in that moment, that you can have the time to hear yourself. Time is the ultimate luxury, despite what social media tells you. It isn't a bag or a new wig or, whatever else the girls see as luxurious. Time. Being able to give yourself the time to understand what it is you like, what it is that you don't like, to hear your own inner voice. It is a gift that people who are in relation oftentimes don't get. So in this time, the chances are that you can have the opportunity to fully process and take ownership of the part of yourself that is growing and becoming a better version and trying to raise your own vibration. Listen, one of the misnomers that you have to get rid of is the fantasy surrounding what it means to even be in relation with someone. The whole idea of everything is going to be great and there won't be any issues. And, that's just not true. See, we've lived under the guise that the grass is greener on the other side until you actually get to the other side. Then you realize all it ever needed was some cultivation wherever you're at. While having someone to share your ups and downs with is amazing, being able to be that person for yourself, unmatched. And there's nothing more attractive than someone who is not running from all of the things that surround being single, but sitting comfortably in it. Not because singleness looks like the bomb.com, but because it shows that I am okay anywhere. In all the streets, I'm good. I'm good in any hood. And I'm mostly good with myself. meaning that not only will I be careful of you, but you can tell the way someone is careful of you in the way that they're careful of themselves or lack thereof. Listen, never trust someone who gives you the only shirt that they have off their back. Because that's how we envision love, right? That's how we envision singlehood, is someone who doesn't have it to give will give us what we're missing. Be what you're missing. That way everybody gets to keep their shirt. Now, I know that that's easier said than done, but it starts with stillness. Just being still and listening to the voice inside of you. Singleness is not a death threat, y'all. It's not a sentence that you've been given. It's a period of time, and a glorious one at that, if you can handle it. And the only way you handle it is by handling up on you. I love you so much for listening. God willing, same time, same place next week. Peace. Oh, and how could I forget? If you ain't at the table, then you on the menu, honey. Now, peace.